Good morning, children. Last class we discussed about human digestive system, how food is digested. Next, so some health aspects in alimentary canal means vomitings and ulcers we already discussed. Today we discuss about the diseases due to malnutrition. Diseases due to malnutrition. Okay, so when we are taking the food, when we are taking the food, that food is digested, that is mixed with the blood after it can reach the cells. That is the main process. Okay, children. So sometimes why we already know about the why we food is need. So why food is need means we maintain the biological activities in proper manner. In proper manner. That's why we must need the food. Actually, when we are taking the food, that food contains some major nutrients and minor nutrients. Okay, major nutrients. What are the major nutrients? So carbohydrate, fats, proteins, these are the major nutrients. Here minor nutrients, vitamins and minerals, these are the minor nutrients. Okay, children, when we are taking food, that is, if that food have these all group of the nutrients in right amount, that is called balanced diet. That is called balanced diet. But sometimes we didn't take like that, so that's why we fall in illness. We fall illness. That is called the malnutrition. That is called malnutrition. So here now we discuss about the some diseases due to malnutrition. So here just malnutrition, just you observe the definition: eating a food that does not have one or more than one nutrients required amounts is known as a malnutrition. Once again, children, malnutrition. So what is the malnutrition? Eating a food that does not contain one or more than one nutrients required amount is known as malnutrition. Malnutrition. So okay, so we already learnt about the malnutrition. What are the reasons? What are the reasons for the malnutrition? First one, poor health. First one, poor health. Second one, willful starvation. Willful starvation. Next one, lack of awareness of nutritional habits. Lack of nutritional habits. So final one, socio-economic factors. Socio-economic factors means money and their society means culture. So those all are depend upon a socio-economic factors. So lack of awareness. So what awareness? Lack of awareness means lack of education. Okay, that is the main problem. What is we take? What is the important of the food? We don't know. Most of the persons don't know about this nutritional habits. Okay, next one, willful starvation means fasting like that. So poor health. So health is not cooperate. So these are the main reasons. So poor health, willful starvation, lack of awareness of nutritional habits. Next one, socio-economic factors. These four are the main factors for the malnutrition. Okay, children. So here, what is the malnutrition? Eating a food that does not have one or more than one nutrients required amount is known as malnutrition. So these are the reasons: poor health, willful starvation, lack of awareness of nutritional habits, socio-economic factors. Socio-economic factors. So these are the main reasons. Okay, if malnutrition. So here malnutrition mainly three types. Three types of malnutrition is there. One is the caloric malnutrition, protein malnutrition. Next one, protein calorie nutrition. Okay, children, listen here. Three types of malnutrition is there: caloric malnutrition, protein malnutrition, and protein caloric malnutrition. Okay, children, caloric malnutrition, protein malnutrition, protein calorie malnutrition. These are the three types of diseases, types of malnutrition. Three types of malnutrition means here caloric means energy. So this why if you take more, we fall in the one disease that is called the obesity. If you take more food, consumption of the more food, that causes the caloric malnutrition. So protein malnutrition, protein, so that is called the kwashiorkor. Next, protein calorie malnutrition means that is called the marasmus. The disease is called the marasmus. Now we discuss about the diseases. These three are the types of malnutrition. Caloric malnutrition, protein malnutrition, and protein calorie malnutrition. It is in the view of examination, it is very important question. Children, this is the 2 mark or 4 marks question. Okay, so now we discuss about the diseases. First one is the kwashiorkor. So what is the main deficiency of the protein? We causes the kwashiorkor, deficiency of the proteins. Okay, so if you didn't take the proteins in proper manner, we fall in the kwashiorkor disease. So here what are the characteristics of this disease? Okay, children, so body parts are swollen. So what is the reason why body parts are swollen means, so accumulation of the water in the intercellular space. Water is accumulated in the body intercellular spaces. That's why body parts are swollen. Next one, so very poor muscle development. Muscles also. So already we learned in previous classes. So what is the use of the protein? So protein is very helpful to development of the muscles. But here lack of proteins, so our muscle development also not proper way. That's why very poor muscle development. Next one, swollen legs, stomach. Next, dry skin, diarrhea. So these are some symptoms or characteristics of the kwashiorkor disease. Next, fluffy face, difficult to eat. Diarrhea, dry skin, swollen legs, very poor muscle development. Body parts are swollen by accumulated of the water intercellular spaces. So that is the main characteristics of the kwashiorkor. Body parts are swollen, very poor muscle development, swollen legs, dry skin, diarrhea, next fluffy face, difficult to eat. Those are the characteristics. Okay, children. Next one, marasmus. This is caused by the protein calorie malnutrition. So deficiency of the proteins and calories. So we causes this disease, which is the marasmus. So both protein and calorie deficiency we cause this one. So here what is the main reason means immediately pregnancy or birth to repeated childbirth or immediate pregnancy, second pregnancy. So no gap between one pregnancy to another one. So that is the main reason, that is the biggest reason. So immediate second pregnancy or repeated childbirth, that is the main reason. Next, so those persons, if that mother having a baby means that baby like lean and weak. Okay, children, even swelling of joints of the limbs is swollen. Next, less muscle development, dry skin, diarrhea. These are the some characteristics of this disease. Okay children, so first one, listen children, immediate second pregnancy or repeated childbirth. Repeated childbirth, this is the biggest problem. Okay, so next one, lean and weak. Lean means like a skeleton body. Next one, swelling joint limbs, less development of muscles, less development of muscles. So next, dry skin, diarrhea, these are the same symptoms. So kwashiorkor and marasmus, dry skin and diarrhea, these two are next, less muscle development. So these are the some common symptoms in both. Okay children, next one, obesity. So what is the obesity? Obesity means so high consumption of the caloric food, means energy giving food, who are taking more fatty foods, junk foods. So that completely energy is stored in the our cells. That fat, it can turn it, that energy is turned into fat. Fat is stored in our body, became we are like this. Okay children, so that is the biggest health hazard. It is the biggest health hazard. Why? Because we have, child is gradually growing. When we are growing, our body also gradually increase. Why? Because we are consuming more food, more calorific food, more calorie food, okay, or junk food, fatty foods. So became we causes some health hazards and biggest health problems. What are that? You know children, diabetes, cardiac vascular problems, cardiovascular problems, gallbladder problems. So some biggest problems, diabetes, cardiovascular problem, gallbladder problem, renal problem. So these are biggest problems. So that's why children, so you maintain the proper balanced diet. You must take all nutrients in right amount. So that is the good habit. Okay, so these are the three diseases: kwashiorkor, marasmus and obesity. Okay children, so here these are the types of malnutrition: caloric malnutrition, protein malnutrition and protein caloric malnutrition. So here three types of nutrition malnutritions. Here three diseases: kwashiorkor, marasmus and obesity. So kwashiorkor, because the body parts are swollen because of accumulation of the water in the intercellular body parts. Okay, next one, very poor muscle development, swollen legs, dry skin, diarrhea, fluffy face, difficult to eat. These are the causes of the kwashiorkor. Next one, marasmus. Here immediate biggest reason, what is the, it is causes by the calorie and protein deficiency. Deficiency of the protein and calorie deficiency, immediate second pregnancy or repeated childbirth, that is the major problem. Next, so if that mother having any baby deficiency of this protein and calorie, that baby lean and weak, even joints of the limbs also swelling. So less muscle development, dry skin, diarrhea, those are the some causes. Next one, obesity. So what are the here we causes some diseases: diabetes, cardiovascular problems, renal problems, gallbladder problems. Okay, so this is the malnutrition. So next one, we discuss about the minor nutrients. So those are required in small amount, those are called the vitamins. Okay, so if you deficiency of the vitamins, we causes some diseases. We discuss now. Okay children, now we discuss about the vitamin deficiency diseases. Vitamins deficiency diseases. Okay, vitamins are organic substances. Vitamins are organic substances. So these are also called micronutrients. These are required for small amounts only. Small amount. So that's why these are called the micronutrients. Micronutrients. Okay children, how we get vitamins? How we get, you know? So we get vitamins from two ways. From two ways. What are the two ways? One is through the food. One is the through the food. Next one, second one, synthesized by the bacteria. Synthesized by the bacteria. In these ways we get the vitamins. Okay, children. So vitamins. So mainly vitamins are two types based on solubility. Based on solubility, vitamins are mainly two types. What are the two types? So water soluble vitamins, water soluble vitamins, and fat soluble vitamins. Vitamins are mainly based on solubility, mainly two types. Water solubility, second one is the fat solubility. So water solubility vitamins are B and C vitamins. B and C vitamins. Fat soluble vitamins A, D, E and K. These are the fat soluble vitamins based on solubility. Based on solubility, mainly vitamins are two types: water soluble vitamins and fat soluble vitamins. Water soluble B and C. Okay, children. Here fat soluble A, D, E, K. Okay, children. Now deficiency of these vitamins. What are the diseases occur? What are the symptoms? What are the sources? If you take that sources, we get these vitamins. We are discuss. So now we discuss about vitamin B. So here B have the so many branches is there in the B, B1, B2, B3, B6, B12 like that. So that's why B vitamin is called the B complex. So multivitamins is there here. Okay, first one B1. So here that name is thiamine. B1. What is this one? Thiamine. So lack of this B1 vitamin, we get disease. This is the disease, beriberi disease. So what are the symptoms? So here symptoms also is there. So lack of thiamine or B1 vitamin, we get some symptoms: vomiting, fits, loss of appetite, difficult to breathe, paralysis. Those are the some symptoms. What are the symptoms? Vomiting, fits, loss of appetite, paralysis, difficult to breathe. Okay, children. So how we get this thiamine? We get some resources is there: pulses, cereals, vegetables, milk, meat. If you take, we rectify this one. We rectify from this problem, beriberi. So what are the resources? Cereals, oil seeds, vegetables, milk, meat, fish, so eggs. Those are the some resources. Okay, children. Next one, second one, riboflavin, B2. This is the B2 vitamin, riboflavin. So deficiency of this vitamin, we get glossitis. This is the one disease. So what is the glossitis? Mouth cracks of the corners. So corners. If you observe the tongue, red and store tongue. So if you observe the tongue, it is red in color. Next one, photophobia. Phobia means fear. Photo means light. So who are fear about the light? Those are called that is called the photophobia. Next, scaly skin. So look like a fish scales. If you observe the skin of the fish, some scales we can observe like that. So lack of this riboflavin vitamin, we also, human beings also, if you observe the human being skin, that is also scaly skin. Okay, look like a fish. So that is the symptoms. So what are the resources? How we get this vitamin? So milk eggs, kidneys, next green, liver. So next leafy vegetables. Leafy vegetables, those are the resources. Riboflavin, B2 vitamin, it is very very important in a view of examination. 1 mark or 2 marks is compulsory. So if you learn this table, you got a 1 or 2 marks. So glossitis, so here symptoms: mouth cracks at corners, red and sore tongue, photophobia, next scaly skin. That is the riboflavin. Next one, B3 vitamin, B3. So it is also known as niacin. It is also known as niacin. So deficiency of this one, pellagra. The disease pellagra. Okay children, if you observe the symptoms, dermatitis means skin diseases, dermatitis, diarrhea, diarrhea, loss of memories, scaly skin, scaly skin. Those are the symptoms of the pellagra, symptoms of the pellagra. Okay children, B3 vitamin, though here it chemical name niacin, niacin. Okay, disease pellagra, lack of that vitamin we fall in pellagra. So here what are the symptoms? Dermatitis, diarrhea, loss of memory, scaly skin. Okay children, so okay, what are the resources? What are the resources means kidney, liver, meat, egg, fruits, vegetables. These are the some resources. Okay, next one, B6 vitamin, B6. It is also known as pyridoxine. It is also known as pyridoxine. So deficiency of this vitamin will causes anemia. Anemia. So here what are the symptoms means hyper irritability, nausea, vomiting, fits. These are the some symptoms of the anemia. Okay children, so B6, it is also known as pyridoxine. Okay, so loss of pyridoxine, anemia, which causes the disease anemia. Here symptoms hyper irritability, nausea, vomiting, fits, etc. Next one, another vitamin B12, cyanocobalamin, cyanocobalamin. So here in this vitamin we observe the cobalt. It is very very important. So lack of this vitamin we get pernicious anemia. Pernicious anemia. So here what are the symptoms? Lean and weak, less appetite, less appetite. These are the symptoms. Cyanocobalamin. So it is synthesized by the bacteria. So how we get this cyanocobalamin means synthesized by the bacteria. It is very very important. It is synthesized by bacteria, cyanocobalamin. Okay, if you observe the chemical structure here, cobalt is present. Cobalt, B12, this vitamin name B12, B12. Okay, it is synthesized by bacteria, cyanocobalamin. Okay children, very very important. This is very very important. Next one, folic acid. Folic acid. So deficiency of folic acid will cause anemia. Okay, what are the symptoms? Diarrhea, loss of leukocytes. Leukocytes, you already know about. In the blood, 3 types of cells is there: red blood cells, leukocytes and platelets. So here loss of leukocytes. Next, intestinal mucus problem. Intestine, small intestine and large intestine is there. So inside the esophagus means digestive canal. So inner layer is mucus is there. So when we face this problem, we cause the diarrhea like that, some different diseases. So that is the folic acid. So how we get means liver, meat, eggs, milk, fruits, cereals, leafy vegetables. These are the some sources of folic acid. folic acid. Next, pantothenic amlam, acids, pantothenic acid, pantothenic. So here deficiency of this one, we get burning feet. When we are walking, we are unable to walk because of lack of pantothenic acid. Pantothenic acid. So what are the symptoms? Walking problems and spray. Those are the symptoms. So how we get? So sweet potatoes, ground nuts, sweet potato, ground nuts, vegetables, liver, kidney, eggs, like that. From these resources we get the pantothenic acid. Pantothenic acid. Next one, biotin. Next one, biotin. So what? Lack of biotin, we face some nerves disorder. Nerves disorder. So fatigue. Fatigue means tiredness. Tiredness. Next, mental depression. Mental depression. Muscle pain. Because mild muscle pain. Lack of biotin. Lack of biotin. It is very, very important. So lack of biotin, we get the nerves disorder. Nerves disorder. So what are the symptoms? Means fatigue, mental disorder, mental disorder. Next, muscle pain. So those are the some symptoms. Those are the some symptoms. So how we get? What are the resource? So here resource means pulses, nuts, vegetables, fruits. So these are the some example. Milk, kidneys. So those are the some examples. So now we are discuss until B complex vitamins. So here B complex vitamins are B1, B2, B3, B6, B12, folic acid, pantothenic acid, biotin. Those all are belongs to the B group vitamins. Next one, C vitamin, ascorbic acid. Ascorbic acid, vitamin C. Deficiency of vitamin C, we get the scurvy disease. Scurvy. So delay in healing wounds, fracture of bones. Those are the major problem. What are the deficiency of C vitamin? We causes scurvy disease. So say what are the symptoms? Delay in healing wounds, fracture of bones. Fracture of bones. So now, so what are the mainly resources? Citrus fruits. From the citrus fruits we get this vitamin. Vitamin C. Next one, retinol. Retinol, vitamin A. Next one, vitamin A. Retinol. So lack of this vitamin, we fall some diseases, eye and skin diseases. Eye and skin diseases. Here children, it is very, very important in view of examination. So here, what are the symptoms of this vitamin A? What are the symptoms of the vitamin A means? Here, night blindness. Night blindness. Night blindness. Next one, scaly skin. Next, giraphthalmia. This is the eye problem. Eye disease, giraphthalmia. Next, cornea failure. Cornea failure. So these are the main symptoms of the retinol, vitamin A. So what? Night blindness, scaly skin, giraphthalmia, cornea failure. Those are the some symptoms of the retinol. So how we avoid this problem? Means what are the resource? So leafy vegetables. Leafy vegetables, carrot, tomato, pumpkin, papaya, mango. So these are the some resources of the vitamin A. Vitamin A. What are the resources, children? Leafy vegetables, carrots, tomato, pumpkin, papaya, mango. So these are the some resources of the retinol or vitamin A. So ascorbic acid, vitamin C. Vitamin C, ascorbic acid. This is scurvy. Next one, calciferol. Vitamin D. Calciferol. Calciferol, vitamin D. So deficiency of calciferol will causes rickets, disease rickets. So if you observe the symptoms, improper formation of bones, mainly bones formation is not proper way. Knocking knees means knees are touching like this, knocking knees. Next one, swollen wrist, weak bones. These are the some symptoms of the calciferol. So calciferol means vitamin D, vitamin D, vitamin D. So we causes the disease rickets. What children? Rickets. So here what are the symptoms means improper formation of the bones. Improper formation of the bones. Next one, knocking knees, swollen wrist, weak bones. These are the some symptoms of the calciferol. Calciferol means vitamin D. Next one, vitamin E. So here scientific name tocopherol. Tocopherol. So here tocopherol means what is the deficiency? Lack of tocopherol because of some disease means fertility disorder. Fertility disorder. Fertility disorder. So means sterility in males. Sterility in males. Next, abortions in females. That is the symptoms of the tocopherol means vitamin A. What are the symptoms, children? So here sterility in males means here sterility in males means sperm cells are not working in proper way. They are here abortion means abortion in females. That is the main reason. Next one, vitamin K. Vitamin K, phylloquinone. Phylloquinone. Okay. So what is the main reason or disease? Blood clotting. Blood clotting. So what are the symptoms means delay in blood clotting. If we are injured, at that time blood flows outside continuously. So what is the reason means lack of phylloquinine. Phylloquinine. So it is also known as vitamin K. Vitamin K. So what are the disease? Blood clotting. Blood clotting. What are the symptoms? Delay in blood clotting or over bleeding. Blood is over bleeding. So these are the vitamins, diseases, symptoms and resources. Okay. So this is the micronutrients, vitamins. Okay. Mainly two types. What based on solubility, water and fat solubility vitamins. B and C are the water soluble vitamins. Here fats are A, D, E, K. Those are the fat soluble vitamins. Here in B vitamin, so many vitamins is there. That's why this is called the B complex. B complex. Some group of vitamins are there. Here thiamine B1, riboflavin B2, niacin B3, pyridoxine B6, cyanocobalamin B12. It is synthesized by bacteria only. Okay. So if you observe the scientific so cobalt is there. Okay. Chemical formation, if you observe cobalt is there. Next one, folic acid, pantothenic acid, biotin. These are the B complex vitamins. Next one, vitamin C. It is also known as ascorbic acid. Next one, vitamin A. So retinol, vitamin D, calciferol, vitamin E, tocopherol, vitamin K, phylloquinine. So these are the vitamins. So thank you, children. Thank you. We will meet again.